This is not a story about romance. It is a story about financial exploitation. Online romance scams have become one of the most damaging forms of internet fraud, and some of these operations have now been linked to networks connected to North Korea. Investigators say these scams did not rely on technical hacking. They relied on human trust. The process often began on dating apps and social media platforms. The profiles looked real. Photographs appeared authentic. Conversations felt personal. Victims believed they had formed a genuine connection. But the relationship was staged. Over weeks or months, scammers built emotional dependence. They listened. They offered support. They created trust. Only later did the requests begin. A financial emergency, a business opportunity, a temporary problem that required money. Victims were reassured that the funds would be returned. Many were told they were helping someone they loved. In reality, the money was gone. Law enforcement agencies report that these scams generated billions of dollars in losses. The funds were often moved quickly, through cryptocurrency, through overseas accounts, through layers designed to hide the origin. Investigations later uncovered connections between some romance scam networks and North Korea-linked operatives. According to reports, these operations helped generate revenue for networks tied to the isolated state, which faces strict international sanctions. The money was not used for romance. It was used to fund state-linked activities and criminal operations. Scammers often worked in organized teams. Some handled communication, others managed payments, others laundered funds. This was not random fraud. It was structured and coordinated. Victims came from many backgrounds: young professionals, retirees, military families. Education and intelligence did not protect them. The key factor was emotional manipulation. Authorities emphasized that victims were not careless. They were targeted deliberately. Scammers studied behavior. They followed scripts. They adapted their approach to each individual. Once money was sent, pressure increased. Victims were encouraged to send more. Losses escalated quickly. By the time suspicion emerged, financial damage was often severe. Savings were gone. Debt had accumulated. Some victims faced long-term hardship. This case highlights a broader shift in modern crime. Fraud no longer requires physical proximity. It crosses borders instantly, and it can be linked to geopolitical conflict. Investigators warn that online platforms remain a key battleground. Fake identities are easy to create. Accounts are difficult to trace. Jurisdictional limits slow enforcement. Governments have responded with increased monitoring, sanctions, and public warnings. But enforcement remains challenging. The North Korea-linked romance scam networks demonstrate how financial crime can intersect with national security. This is not just about stolen money. It is about trust being weaponized. The scams succeeded because they exploited human emotion, loneliness, hope, connection. Experts stress the importance of awareness and verification. Online relationships should never involve financial requests, no matter how convincing the story. This investigation serves as a warning. Digital trust can be manipulated, and the consequences can be severe. If you want more serious investigative reports, cyber fraud cases, and real-world financial crime stories, subscribe to the channel. And comment below. How should governments and platforms better protect people from online scams?